Hello guys, okay, I'm gonna geek out on you guys for a little bit because the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer was just posted this morning, and you probably guys don't know how big of a Spider-Man fan I am. I am a really big Spider-Man fan since I was like 3 years old. So I watched this trailer like about 1,000,000 times and trying to get every little detail. So what I'm basically gonna do is play the trailer and go over everything in the video. So I'm gonna be pausing it from time to time. So let's jump right in. So at the beginning we get Spider-Man sort of like free falling in the Amazing Spider-Man game if you played it, and then he web swings.
Every day I wake up knowing that the more people I try to save,
Spider-Man lifting up a car.
the more enemies I will make.
Okay, and here we got a shot of Rhino, which is pretty cool. I'm not really a big fan of the suit, but it's okay. I'll let it slide. But what really makes up for Rhino's suit is the two other villains, which is Goblin Jr. and Electro. The way they look is just excellent. It's awesome. And let's continue. And we get Harry Osborn in his goblin form, his cross species. And he has this armored suit that kind of looks really futuristic. And his hair looks out of control, crazy. Alright, let's continue.
And it's just a matter of time before I face those with more power.
And Electro, you know, throwing cars, shocking people.
I'm so sorry, I'm late. I had a traffic thing.
Did your traffic jam?
I was implying that.
Hope we get to see more comedy in this second one. I like the comedy in the first one. Alright, so basically what happened, the relationship between Harry and Peter. In the comics, they've been friends. It showed it like in the first Spider-Man movie, the Sam Raimi, and in the comics. But what happens, how Mark Webb did it, is they moved different places, so they couldn't see each other. They were longtime friends when they were kids, but now they finally get to see each other again. So right here, actually, we have a screenshot of a panel of Oscorp thing. And if you zoom in really closely, you'll see a thing that says, one of these labels that says Venom Serum. You'll see Morbius, like the vampire from the comics. And you'll see all of the Sinister Six names. Vulture, Doc Ock, Electro, Rhino. You know, all these villains. So yeah, so Oscorp basically had him under surveillance after. So basically, Harry Osborn knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, so oops.
Why? Isn't that the question of the day?
And more scenes with Rhino in his truck.
I once told you that secrets have a cost.
And actually, this scene right here is Peter Parker finding Richard Parker's secret database. So we get to find more secrets of Richard Parker and why he was keeping these files away. The Gentleman. You guys probably, you new readers to the Amazing Spider-Man, to the Spider-Man comics, probably don't know who the Gentleman is, but look him up, because I can't explain the whole thing right now. It's kind of a long story, but we also see Doc Ock's arms and Vulture's wings right here in the background, so that is pretty cool. They're bringing out big clues for Sinister Six, so let's pray for Sinister Six on the Amazing Spider-Man 4 as a spin-off.
I have a responsibility to protect the world from what I know they're capable of.
Alright, and so right here is another Sinister Six thing. It has 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess 1, 2 are on the other side. It's like a giant circle. And this is probably going to be in the Amazing Spider-Man 4 when all of the villains come out of there. Because you can see they open. Now, this is what I think would happen with Electro. Harry Osborn and Norman Osborn probably made this whole accident happen where he fell into the electric eels and he becomes Electro to try to kill Spider-Man.
We literally can change the world.
Yep, and we get Harry Osborn, Goblin Jr.
Not everyone has a happy ending.
We see Rhino right here. We see Spider-Man with one of those Sooner sewer, sort of, I don't know what the name is it, but he like hits Rhino with it.
This is bigger than you, Peter.
Electro destroying like the city and stuff.
This is my path.
We get to see a better look out of Harry Osborn, Goblin Jr. And Spider-Man seems to have some web from the floor to the ceiling, and he swings around it and kicks him in the face. Boom! And the plane crash, because the opening scene of this movie is going to be the plane crash with Richard and Mary Parker and how they died. And so, yeah. And Electro. And this last scene is one of my favorite scenes in the trailer. He's just dodging all of Electro's vaults. It just shows how fast Spider-Man is and his superhuman agility. So that's all I have for you today.